So go ahead and grab a blanket and a strap and just find a comfortable seat on your mat. You're gonna let the eyes close and just start to come into your breath, come into your body. Maybe a few big clearing breaths if it helps you feel settled. First day back after a long weekend, just give yourself a little bit of space here. See if you can begin to find that balance between the inhales and the exhales. Maybe just letting yourself begin with evening it out so that the exhales match the inhales in length and quality. We're going to take the breath a little bit deeper and move through Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to take your right hand and curl the index and middle finger in. We'll be using the thumb and the ring finger. Go ahead and take that right thumb and close off the right nostril and take a deep breath in through the left. Use that right ring finger, close off the left, and exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Inhale left. Good, and exhale right. Just continuing to move through both sides. Try to keep the muscles of the face soft. And after your next exhale, relax the hand down. Just start to breathe in normal through both sides of the nose. Good. We'll drop the chin towards the chest. And start to roll the head in really nice slow circles. Be easy with the movement. And then go ahead and change sides. When it feels right, bring yourself back to center. Turn the palms face down on the knees and go ahead and pull the belly in round through the back body. Chin comes to the chest. Take 3 breaths here. And then we'll pull the heart all the way through. Roll the shoulders back. 3 breaths here. Really open up through the collarbones and the chest. And then let yourself start to work through the seated cat and cow at a pace that feels right for your spine. Be mindful of the shoulders, making sure as you pull them back, you release them down away from the ears. Bring yourself back to center and let's start to take big circles with the shoulders. Go ahead and get the arms involved to kind of over-exaggerate this movement. Take it in both directions. And then we'll relax the shoulders down. Go ahead and sweep the arms all the way up overhead. We're going to bring the right hand by the right hip. Go ahead and stretch long through the left side body. And then on an inhale, lift yourself up through center. Exhale, take it over towards the left. Now you're just going to tick-tock back and forth, nice and easy. Beginning to open up the left and right side body, the shoulder joints. Whatever side you land on next, stay there. Reach long through that top arm and give the wrist a couple rotations. Belly's pulled in. We've got lots of length through that side body. You'll inhale nice and deep, and on the exhale, I want you to pull that top arm back. Look over those fingertips. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it back. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take it back. Good. Lift that top arm back overhead. Pull the belly in, and let's take it to the other side. Reach up long through that top arm. Give the wrist a couple of rotations. And then deep breath in. Exhale, pull it back. We'll go over those fingertips. Inhale to lift. One more time. Reach up. And bring yourself all the way back through center. We'll bring the left hand to the right knee. Right hand comes behind the back. Grow long through the spine and start to just ease your way over that right shoulder. One more full breath. Unwind on the inhale and go ahead and exhale. Take it to the other side, twisting towards the left. One more full breath. Bring it all the way back to center. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees split open. Go ahead and pull the feet in pretty close to the body. Sit up nice and tall and maintaining that straight spine. You're going to just ease and hinge yourself forward. So we're not looking for a lot of depth here. Keep the shoulders pulled back and the heart reaching forward. Lift yourself up. Bring the legs straight out in front of you. You can give the legs a little shake. Give the ankles a couple of rotations. And you're going to grab that strap. And I want you to put a bend in the knees. Hook the strap around the balls of the feet. Go ahead and flex the feet really strong. Sit up nice and tall. So we've got a really nice grip here on the strap. And you're just going to ease yourself forward and then start to press the heels away, straightening the legs. Now I want you to stop wherever you feel sensation. So the knees might remain a little bit bent. Keep that nice flat back. Keep a lift through the spine. One more full breath here. Good. Gently release. We'll set the strap aside for now. Bring yourself forward onto hands and knees. You're welcome to use that blanket under the knees if that would feel good. Start to flow through your cat-cow, your hip circles, whatever kind of speaks to you to loosen up the body. You're moving through those hip circles, just be sure to move in both directions to keep it even. And then when you feel ready, go ahead and spread those fingertips out, tuck the toes, and ease yourself into down dog. I want you to take your time here, pedaling the feet, loosening the hips. Try not to rush it. You can shake out the head and neck, let go of some of that tension. Go ahead and walk the hands back to meet the feet. Put a generous bend in the knees and let yourself hang heavy for ragdoll. Shift some of the weight out of the heels more into the balls of the feet so that you get that nice traction on the spine. Relax the hands all the way down. Keep that bend in the knees. Roll yourself up to a standing position. Relax the shoulders down. Maybe close the eyes for a second. Just feel the soles of the feet on the mat. Feel the length through the spinal column. We're going to wiggle the feet together to touch. Sweep the arms all the way overhead. Interlock the fingers together. And I want you to reach up, grow long through the spine, and then start to hinge, reaching over towards the right. Now, if this feels good, you might step your left foot behind your right for a little deeper sensation. Ease yourself back through center. Wiggle that space into the spine again, and then start to hinge over towards the left. You might step the right foot behind. Bring it back to center. Let's take the arms back behind us. See if you can interlock the fingers together. Press the knuckles down and away. Kind of loop the shoulders back so you've got lots and lots of space there. And then we'll bend the knees. Go ahead and forward fold, letting the arms come overhead. Kind of rinse through the shoulders and the neck. Bring the hands to the low back and then release them all the way to the mat. Widen the feet just a little bit. We're going to bring the left hand to the mat, put a deep bend in that right knee, and you're going to twist to the right. So reaching that right arm up. I'm sorry, deep bend in the left knee, right leg is straight. Good. Relax the right hand down. Bend the right knee, straighten the left, and twist up. Left arm reaches up. Relax the left hand down. Go ahead and walk yourself back out into that down dog. Hold here in stillness. Stabilize the breath. Drop down to the knees. Press back into a child's pose. Go ahead and extend the arms out fully. Feel that stretch through the left and right side body. With your next inhale, you're going to roll the body up and come forward into a low plank position. So with the fingertips spread out wide, shoulders stacked, the hips are not totally sagging. Draw the belly in and lower flat to your belly. Reach both arms straight out in front of you. On the inhale, lift both arms, both legs, head, neck, and chest. Release it down. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Inhale, come forward, low plank. Steady yourself, lower down with intention. Elbows graze through the rib cage. And then we reach the arms out long. Both arms, both legs, head, neck, and chest. We lift. Exhale to lower. Press back into child's pose. Inhale, bring yourself forward, low plank. Hold steady here. Exhale to lower. Reach the arms all the way out in front. Inhale to lift. Now we're going to hold here a little bit longer. On your next breath, reach your arms out wide in a big T shape. Soften through the shoulders. Good. Take the arms back behind your body. You can reach the fingers towards the heels or maybe interlock the hands together and lift up. Good. Relax it down. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Maybe this child's pose, you take the knees a little bit wide and just let your torso situate in more of a relaxed shape. The head relaxes fully to the mat. You find your breath. Go ahead and roll yourself all the way up to a kneeling position. We're going to step the right foot forward, coming into that low lunge. I want the back toes tucked for this first round. We're going to even out the hips. Think about squeezing the thighs towards one another, strong through that front right foot. Draw the belly in and reach the arms up if that feels comfortable for you. Let's grab hold of the left wrist, and we're going to reach up and over towards the right. Big stretch through that left thigh. Bring it back through center. Hands come down to the mat. Straighten that right leg. Go ahead and flex the right foot. Let the whole upper body drape heavy. Soften the jaw, take one more deep breath. Go ahead and start to bend the right knee, easing into your lunge. Back toes are tucked, fingers are down. We're gonna extend that left leg really strong here. Good. Now, I want you to walk the fingertips forward just a little bit so they're right in front of the toes, not in line. We're gonna lift off that left leg, come up to standing splits. Your right knee can be as deeply bent as needed. If we were in the studio, we'd probably have our hands on blocks here. So go ahead and bend that right knee if needed. The left leg is lifting heel up towards the ceiling. Start to plant that left foot back on the mat. We're gonna anchor that whole left foot down and lift up for warrior two. So big wide stance, heels are in line, shoulders are down. Take a deep breath in, lift up and back with that right arm. On your exhale, bring it forward, elbow to knee, left arm reaches. Good, twice more. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, bring it forward. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good. Back up into your warrior two. Hold here. Thighs are active. Beautiful. Both hands come down to the mat. Pivot onto the ball of that left foot. Go or flow to your down dog. So either take a little vinyasa here if that feels right to you, or just press yourself back. After a breath or so in down dog, you're going to drop to the knees and rest in child's pose again. Softening the breath, softening the body. Scan through, see if you can let go of any unnecessary tension you might be holding. Shoulders, arms, jaw, or throat. And then you'll begin to roll yourself up to that kneeling position. We'll step the left foot through. Hips are even, that back foot is tucked under, and we're squeezing the thighs really strong here. Kind of pressing that right hip bone forward. If it feels okay, we'll lift the arms. Find your breath. We'll grab hold of that right wrist, grow long, and then start to reach over towards the left. Beautiful. Bring it back through center. Both hands meet the mat. Straighten the left leg, flex the foot. Let the whole torso drape heavy. Deepen your breath. Inhale, let's lunge back into that left knee. Fingertips are light on the mat. Go ahead and extend the right leg. Hips are still nice and even here. Walk the fingertips forward just a bit. Activate the belly and let's lift off that right leg. Standing leg can be bent. Right heel lifting up towards the ceiling while the hips stay in line. Right foot plants to the mat. Go ahead and anchor it down and bring yourself up for warrior two. Strong through that front left knee. Deep breath in, reach up and back with the left arm. Exhale, left arm to left thigh, right arm overhead. Good. We repeat twice more. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. We meet back in warrior two. Hold steady. All right, both hands come down to the mat. Go or flow to your down dog. Taking a little vinyasa of your energy is available. When you find down dog, breathe. Connect fully with that breath. We'll walk the hands back on the mat to meet the feet. Go ahead and roll yourself all the way up. Close the eyes, find yourself in standing. All right, you can open the eyes and grab your strap. We're going to come into a standing balance here. So I want you to really anchor down through that left foot. If you need to step off your mat, you can. When I say anchor down, round through the outside edge of that left foot. Pull up through the midline of the body. We're going to hook the strap around the ball of the right foot. And you're going to just begin right here. Spine is lifted. See how this feels. If you need to move over to a wall, that's fine. Go ahead and start to tighten up the grip on the strap. Left thigh is fully active. And if it feels okay, you're going to kick out with that right leg. Foot is flexed. So you're welcome to stay here or bend the knee again. But we're going to see how it feels to take that right leg over towards the right. Your left hand may come to your hip. And then see if you can wind it back in. Unhook the strap, hold that leg up, keep it lifted. Really strong through that right thigh. And then exhale, relax it. You can shake the hips out a bit if you need to. And then start to shift the weight into the right foot. Get light on the left foot. Tap into the strength of that right thigh. We're going to take the strap around the ball of the left foot. Start nice and easy here. Chest is lifted. Right thigh is engaged. And if it feels okay, we're going to try to kick out. Foot is fully flexed here. Now see what you think about grabbing onto that strap and sending the left leg out. You might just grab hold of the knee. Gently wind it back in. Unhook the strap. Hold that leg out. And then let it go. Release the strap. Coming to the back of your mat if you've moved. Let's take a deep inhale. Bend the knees, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and walk yourself back to a down dog. Pedal the feet a little bit, move the hips around. And then just ease your way flat onto your back from here. Hug the knees in towards the chest and just give yourself a good squeeze inward. Maybe hands on top of the kneecaps, and we're just gonna swirl the legs around a couple times. And then bring it back through the other side. Bring yourself through center. Relax the feet to the mat. Go ahead and take the feet nice and wide. Send the arms out in a T and start to swish the legs left and right. Hold the legs over to one side. Let your gaze fall in the opposite direction. Bring yourself through center. Take the knees to the opposite side. Bring yourself back through center. Walk the feet back in, hip width distance apart. Setting up for bridge pose. You're going to turn your palms face down, press the shoulders to the mat. On an inhale, lift the hips up, belly pulls in. Nice and strong here. You can keep the hands right where they are, or you can work on interlocking the hands underneath the back. And if you do, maybe roll up a bit higher onto the shoulders. Unclasp the hands, roll yourself down. Let that settle in the body. From here, we're going to take the right ankle just above the left knee in that figure 4 shape. Go ahead and pull that knee in if that feels okay. Try to keep the right foot relatively active or flexed to help protect your right knee. Breathe into that right hip. If it feels better to sway a little bit or lean to one side to get that full sensation, feel free to do that. We'll come back through center. Take that left foot to the mat. Keep the right leg as it is. And we're going to move this into a twist. So we're twisting to the left. Left thigh and right foot are both coming to the ground. So the right knee stays pointed up. And we're going to reach the right arm all the way out towards the right, coming into a twist. Let the eyes close and just settle into your breath. Ease yourself back through center. Bring the right foot to the mat. And we'll go ahead and lift the left leg, bring it up to the right knee. Let the leg settle, flex that left foot. And then when you're ready, you can draw it in towards the bottom. You're welcome to sway a little bit side to side if that feels good. Notice if you've accumulated any tension. Maybe soften the eyes or the jaw. And then the right foot comes to the mat. We're gonna take that twist. Left foot and right thigh come over to the right. Send the left arm out. Start to ease yourself back through center. Give yourself any last little movements that you'd like before rest pose. You'd like a happy baby or want to scooch over to a wall, grab a bolster, anything that would feel good. And when you come into that rest pose, give yourself permission to fully settle, to really just sink in. Take those little wiggles and fidgets to make sure the shoulders tuck down, the arms feel relaxed, the legs are nice and soft. So that the only movement that actually remains is the breath in the belly. Give yourself space to let go of control and just be present. Give yourself a deep breath in. Big breath out. Find movement in the fingers and toes. Start to gently roll out the wrists or the ankles. Maybe even taking just subtle head turns with the neck. When it feels right, you can begin those larger movements, eventually bringing yourself up to seated, but not rushing the body. Bring awareness to your breath. Feel that space you've created in your mind and in your body. Thank you, guys. Namaste.
Thank you.